Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Hey, it's me, Sans, as I always say. Do you want to have a bad time? Maybe it's the way that you're dressed. You might remember me from my starring roles in Undertale, Earthbound, Super Smash Bros. Deltarune, Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, the 2019 film Joker. And a lot of people ask me all the time, hey Sans, how are you always dressed so cool? Other than my awesome, iconic blue Sans jacket, of course. One way that you can dress cool, like your friend Sans from the famous anime Undertale Be Like, is by going to teespring.com/JustinEarth. There are cool shirts. They have Undertale characters on them, but they're not just they're Lego Undertale characters. Lego Undertale characters by Justin Earth Productions. You want that? Don't tell me you don't want that. You want it. Remember to also support Undertale and Lego ideas. Remember that as well. And stay determined, Bucko. Hello everybody, my name is Ben, and when I said last week that this week was going to be a very big custom review, I meant it. This is a very big custom, and I'm going to be reviewing it. There are not a lot of figures like you might have been expecting. There's just one figure, but it is big custom. It's a big custom review. Hello everybody, my name is Ben. This is my Omega Flowey custom review. This is what I wanted to do for a while. Those of you who know my channel know I love making Undertale customs. They're about my favorite thing to do. About last week, or I guess a week and a half ago, I said that I made a big Undertale showcase with a lot of figures. And I've been making those for a while, and I said that I was all done with Undertale customs. So naturally, I made another one about a week and a half later. Yeah, this is my Omega Flowey. Wanted to make it for a while. I did make one a long time ago. It was just brick built. I put them there. I'll put them there on the screen or whatever. But I've always just thought it would be such a cool build to make. Because I think I've always thought it would be just such a fun build. And then also getting painted and add little details and stuff was just so fun. I basically have not worked on customs for like 2 weeks straight because I've just been working on this guy. He's been taking a lot, but man, I'm really proud of him, so I think it's worth it. He's so cool. So I guess I'm going to show him to scale with some minifigures. So right here we have Frisk, main character of Undertale. Pretty standard size figure, a little bit shorter. Next to Omega Flowey. That is about how big they are. That is about how big Frisk, the main character, is next to Omega Flowey. Asgore is a big fig. This is how big Asgore is next to him. I'll also throw Flowey up there, and I guess I need a normal minifigure. Who is on the minifigure wall today? I have Jack Skellington nearby, so he will be playing Sans here. This is how big a normal minifigure is, compared to Omega Flowey. I guess I could technically throw Jack Skellington in there. It's nearly Halloween. So he's a big guy. That's basically the point of all these Undertale characters standing here. He's a big boy, and he's really cool, and I'm really proud of him, and I guess I should start actually reviewing him. Again, I think I said this with Appa, but I never really know how to review builds, so I'm just going to kind of point at stuff. I have Asgore's Trident here, so I'm just going to kind of point at stuff. So the face here is pretty simple. The face can actually pop out because I wanted to make multiple faces, but I never ended up doing that because that's just too difficult. And then it just has a pretty standard brick build around it. It's got some 2x4s on the side. His eyes are 3D. They're 1 or 2x2 round pieces with 1x1s on top. And then the face, that is one of the main parts, is painted. Sorry about the Discord notification. I painted these black stripes around the eyes and the mouth, which I think looks really good. That's one of my favorite parts, even though I think my favorite part is this face right here. It was fun to make the creepy Photoshop parts, because, I mean, honestly, they kind of look cute in Lego. I mean, not entirely, but, you know. Dang it, what on earth? People are wanting to play Among Us, of course, because I'm a normal human and everybody wants to play Among Us with me. So I used tan to represent Toby Fox's photoshopped face. He has these really creepy eyes, which were originally those Mixel eyes, and I just painted over with gray and little tiny black pupils to make it creepy. This car hood piece, I painted the nostrils on, and then it was my brother. Oh, my brother Jude helped with a lot of this as well, so shout out to him. He helped me come up with this idea for the teeth here, which are attached to these big slopey pieces, and then all that. I can't really turn him around. He doesn't really stand up very well, but it all attaches to this car piece, and they kind of come off and go onto the sides like that. You can kind of see that there. And people are gonna ask for instructions on how to make this, and I'm just gonna tell you, folks, I don't really I go with the flow when I build these. That's why there's probably never gonna be instructions for any things I build, because I just kind of go crazy with what I'm building. So the eye parts here, that's one of the parts I struggled with the most, but I think they turned out pretty good. It's some slope pieces on the bottom to give it that curvature, and then on top it's a 1x4 on top of a 1x6, and then these are some of those 2x2 pieces. Again, those kind of disc pieces, which I don't think turned out as creepy as those eyes. But they still look pretty creepy, which is nice. And then I painted black lines over them, because Lego likes to do that, and I thought it might make them look a little more creepy, which kind of worked. He has these, I'm going to scoot out the camera a little bit. You might get a little bit of the orange. I tried to make this all black, but it kind of couldn't fit in the black. So I'll just kind of hold that up there. Now I can do that. But he has all these tube pieces that are like in Hero Factory and other stuff, in the flower shape, which attach to the back of his big TV. I don't really have a very black part of my room, but the back of it is very built up. Here, I will show you it from the top. It's not the best from the top, but these big green things on the side here, they're these big, they came in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles airplane set, and it had these big green tube pieces, so I used those for these big green plant things that come out of them. And then it has some of these red fellas sticking out there as little spiny parts he has there, as well as there's some leaves attached and some flower pieces. And then his arms originally I had something very different in mind, that would be more visible. You can't really see the arms because they're kind of far back there, which is one thing I originally didn't really want to do. But so how they're made is, I don't know how to review this. I don't want to mess him up, cause he can, yeah, one of his fingers broke off, of course. But It's basically this part attaches to a ball joint, to this part which attaches to a ball joint, to this part in the back there. And then it's all covered in leaves, and the hand, I use these giant red spikes on to be the red spiky finger things. And then ignore this giant black stand of randomness I had to make to keep him from falling. And then his arm is pretty much the same on the other side. It just has some different leaf pieces, and his finger did fall off, so I'm going to struggle to put that back on there. No, I got it back on pretty easy. That was actually a lot easier than usual. I don't know what else there is. I would show you the back, but everything's gonna fall apart. I mean, he's pretty sturdy, other than these arms on the side there. He's very sturdy. It's just, he's really heavy, and it's hard to, or not really heavy, there's just a lot of pieces and not very many good places to grip him, so I had to make this really crazy stand out of a bunch of random black pieces. But it does look cool, because it looks like he's floating, and it's better than my old one, which kind of just laid down. But I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to say. For Omega Flowey, the scariest boy in the Undertale video game. You can see some on the wall there. I want to end it with an all-black shot. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks. I just wanted to say, I wanted to remind everyone to buy my Undertale merch. I'm usually not very big on like telling people to do stuff in my videos. I try to never say subscribe or like or anything, but I just want to say, I do want to say support the LEGO Ideas project, because that is what I really want Undertale sets to happen. And honestly, I would rather like, I don't know, I just really want Undertale sets to happen. So if Undertale sets aren't your dream, hey, you can make all the other Undertale people who want sets dreams come true by supporting that in the description below and picking up some Undertale Lego merch. If you want to, I'm not gonna make you. It's your choice. You can choose to do it or not. I'm gonna put Frisk up there because it looks cool when Frisk is up there. So yeah, thanks again for watching. Not sure. I pretty much finished all the Undertale month-ish content. I don't know if there will be any more Undertale stuff for the year. There might be another LEGO Dimensions wave, which will probably have some Undertale characters in it. But I think, I mean, I kind of did it all this month for the 5th anniversary. Also, yeah, big happy 5th to Undertale. It's been a little while since the actual day, but still, happy 5th anniversary, Undertale. You the bomb. You're all our favorite game. That is it. Thanks for watching. See you next. I was gonna say something funny. See you in Halloween when I will have a spooky profile picture and we'll all be spooky in the Halloween month. So that's when I'll see you. And stay determined. Yep.